Good morning, sunshiners. Good morning. It is 7:07. It's time for 7 minutes of sunshine. I got some sunshine for you today. I got a lot of sunshine over the weekend. It was packed full, starting with HRC dinner, Human Rights Campaign dinner, Friday night, where Letha and Wendy Pugh won the Equality Award, which was awesome to see. They've done such great work. And then the Stonewall brunch the next day. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then we went to Upper Arlington Pride, where our family got to speak. It was a powerful weekend, an uplifting weekend, and also there was a challenge. A challenge. Good morning, Richard. Put forth by some of my trans friends, and here they are up on the stage at Stonewall. Emma Parker won an award for her Trans Visibility Project, where she's been trying to uplift trans folks and create more visibility around trans folks. And she won the award, and she brought the folks up who she's been taking a lot of photographs of and lifting up, and we got to hear them speak. We got to hear, good morning, Michael. We got to hear Luster speak, who is in the orange shirt. He has his bow tie on. Luster's been a long time activist in the space, many, many years being visible and lending his voice to trans issues. So, so anyway, we got a challenge. Good morning, Susan. We got a challenge from these folks. They spoke. Luster spoke, and Francesca spoke. Francesca is the third person on the right there with the red hair. She said this attending the Stonewall brunch, she had never been able to afford to go, and this was on her bucket list. It was powerful. The challenge that they both gave us was that's nice you're recognizing us. That's nice you see us, but do something. We're being attacked. There's two bills in the state house right now. One that will makes it illegal to provide gender affirming care to trans youth, and another one that makes it illegal for trans kids, to play sports. It is a national coordinated strategy on the behalf of the Republicans. I understand that well, having been part on the other side of a national coordinated strategy to make it illegal for gay folks to get married back in 2004, George Bush. It is a strategy, and we keep getting used. We keep getting used for an agenda. And as Equality Ohio says, I am not a divisive concept. I am not a divisive concept, but we get made to be a divisive concept because when we are in the minority, we get to be scapegoated, right? We get to be scapegoated and become the they and the other and all the stuff that is trying to hurt your kids. Back in my day, it was we were pedophiles. If you even remember back in the day, they were trying to make it illegal for teachers to be gay or to work to teach. That's all. It always goes back to trying to groom your kids. So anyway, it's a playbook that gets played over and over again. Our trans community is being attacked, ruthlessly attacked, and the call out from Luster and Francesca was to do something. And then the question is, well, what do we do? Sometimes it's hard. Like, what do we do, right? The biggest and most important thing I think we can do is we can give money to Equality Ohio, which is an organization that I helped found. They are working closely with Trans Ohio. They are arm in arm, working together to fight back these bills in the state house. So Equality Ohio, you can give money to Equality Ohio. You can go to equalityohio.org, at least sign up for their communications. They will give you some information, arm you with the facts so that you can speak to them, and they'll tell you what to do. That means it might mean making some phone calls. It might mean educating folks around you. And it might mean just giving them money so that they can do this work. They have lobbyists. They organize the opponent testimony to these bills, which they're doing a fantastic job. They're on media. I guess Elena, the CEO of the organization, was just on MSNBC. They're speaking on these issues. They're educating on these issues. So that is the number one thing that you could probably do, is support Equality Ohio. in Trans Ohio as well, and make sure that they're strong so that they can do the work. That is what I would say. I will constantly try to give y'all everybody things, more things that they can do, but also show up. And if you know somebody who's trans, reach out to them and tell them that you love them. And if you don't know somebody who's trans, look around a little bit, okay? Look around a little bit and show up to spaces where there might be some trans folks. If you hear of, and I will promote any sort of rally or any sort of protest, try to show up. Try to show up. Just be there. Being there is important. And I know, I remember so well in the early days in the LGBT movement, back during the gay marriage stuff, back there, all the back 30 years ago when I started, when an ally showed up for me, it makes me emotional right now. You know, when an ally shows up for you, it makes it feels it just you feel love and support, and that's one of the most important things folks who are being attacked need is to feel love and support, right? So make sure you show up and be there and just love, right? Give them lots of love. That is probably the number one thing you can do, along with giving to Equality Ohio, along with supporting Equality Ohio. So there you go. I listened, Luster, and I listened, Francesca, and I hear you, and I love you all. Thank you for standing up, for being visible, for making a difference, for all your courage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are giving lots of other folks hope and courage as well. And I hear you. I hear you, and we all need to hear you. So I ask everybody here to also spread the word. You can spread this broadcast. You can spread this to folks and tell them to do something. Do something. We show up for those who are being attacked because it never stops. It never stops. People are, folks try to gain power by attacking the most marginalized. It's been happening for millennium. So let's do this. Let's stay together. Love each and every one of you. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Stand up, show up, be out, be out, be out. Allies, be there. Remember that we love you as well. We love you so much for your support. When you show up, it means so much to us. Show up at Pride, give to Equality Ohio, and make sure that you do something. All right. All right. Thanks a lot. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, when it's really cloudy out, the sun is always shining, and you are the sunshine.